We are in Cyrodiil.
A
Day late, of course, per our schedule. We have some really juicy items in the golden. Jesus, this is Anthelmere is a very, very good monster set. I had a hard time freaking getting this set on veteran on both servers. But now it's available for free in the golden, which is amazing. This is a fairly new monster set. I think maybe only 1 or 2 years old. I know it's at least 2 years old, but it gives you on the 2-piece with a fully charged save attack. You throw an axe at your enemy, dealing 8,689 physical damage, reducing their armor by 2,000 for 5 seconds. And if you pick up the axe, when you do the heavy attack, it throws the axe, and it's like the that set from Imperial Prison City that you can pick it up and reduce the cooldown to 5 seconds if you touch it. So yeah, definitely gonna buy this. I think actually this is NA server. I think I already own all the heads, but this next piece is even interesting. This is also the blind is came out at the same time as Oathsworn Pit, which is from this one. This is from Bedlam Vale. The 2-piece. This monster set is not as good for damage. It's just sort of a kind of set, but I will pick it up because I don't own it, and I'm not planning on running veteran Bedlamville. When you're healing critically strikes, your target gains a damage shield that absorbs up to 1299 damage for 6 seconds, while the damage holds for 3 seconds after the target gains minor force. Okay, this is not a healing shield on you then, it's a healing shield on... When you're healing critically strikes, your target gains a shield. That means your people in your group gain damage shields for 3 seconds, and then they gain minor force for 6 seconds. It can occur every 6 seconds. I think the problem with this is the shield is shit. It's horrible shield. But I guess if you want to have basically minor crit damage up most all the time, for 6 seconds, it holds for 3 seconds, and you get it every 6 seconds. Yeah, I mean, it's really not that great at all to me, but I will buy it because I don't own it, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to run it. I don't own any of them. So that's just very interesting, very neat that they put these really very newish monster sets. It usually takes a couple of years to get the newer monster sets. And last week they had the Squall of Retribution Arm Cops, which made me think they might have the head for that, which is the newest, most recent DLC dungeon that came out. But this one is what they have, which is also definitely, they're both worth buying because their veteran runs are not worth doing, in my opinion. We got Rattle Cage. This is from Vaults of Madness base game content. It's flat stats of major brutality for your weapon and spell damage. I don't think I would buy it here. It's easy to obtain in that dungeon. Spinners is from Overland, green shade, I think. This is flat stats, flat offensive penetration. It is okay. I think it's outclassed now by that newest set that just came out that gives you like 100,000 offensive penetration. But it's still okay, just to have as a backup type thing. Trappings of Invigoration is from Fanglayer, I think. When you cast an ability that costs resources while under 25% stamina, you restore 11k stamina every 45 seconds. I think this would be better if the cooldown wasn't so long. If it was only like a 20-second cooldown, maybe it would be better. It would be better, but 45 seconds is a long time. So it doesn't even really make it that much of a sustain set because of the cooldown being so long. It's kind of a oh shit type thing, but not reliable enough. Not something I would use, I don't think. Warrior Poet is from Morrowind. It's a 5-piece of max health 10% at all times, which is not that helpful to me unless you're playing a tank or something like that. You want max health to try to increase some sort of set that goes off your max health. Other than that, I don't know. You know, it's mostly health and armor is what it is, a tank, obviously. So it's you know, maybe a starter type tank set. There's much better 5 pieces out there though. Okay, well, that was a very interesting, very cool. Like I said, those monster sets. That Anthonier monster set was I'm kind of annoyed actually because I ran that on veteran on both servers and it was a pain in the ass to get, and now everybody has use of it. You know how everybody can just purchase it now, so that's kind of annoying to me. We're going to Cold Harbor. This one is unlocked on this character, so we don't have to switch this time. I did not do a Tuesday vendor this week because I didn't get around to it, and there also wasn't really anything in the Infinite Archive worth purchasing, except I did buy the Blind Head, which is the monster set that is here. So those monster set headpiece pages are only 15k. I say only 15, but I've been running Infinite Archive like every time this week, so I kind of have a lot of archival fortunes stored up. I think I've got like 50,000 right now. So I have enough to, you know, not have to run it every day and still be able to buy some stuff. Whoa, we got some lead here. Alright, let's see. We got an Omniprodigy shithead right here. And then we'll check out the Zenil Theron here. Impressive. Let's check it out. I'm sure it'll be crap. Oh, okay. This one is okay. I think I bought one of these, actually. I like the blue flame. Gives you that Cold Harbor feeling. 10k is not bad. Alien Doorway Tall Arched. This is cool. It's a doorway. Does it interact? It's not interactable. It's just a doorway. Huh. I only have 200,000 gold. I think I would buy this. I think I might buy this, although I don't even know where I would put it. It's just pretty cool. That's like a very ornate doorway. I think I will just buy it. I'll just put it somewhere. Alien Partition Arched. This is a partition. To like put, if you wanted to build a bank, the banker and all that. This would be a good thing to already have purchased. 20k. I don't want it because I'm not building a bank, but I could see where it could be useful to have. Alien Pillar Large Empty. It's a pillar that's not interactable. Well, I guess if you're going for an Alien theme, you got a lot of options here, but I wouldn't need this for anything. Alien Pillar Small. Alien Sconce Empty. This decorative type thing. Artwork type stuff. Alien Switch. I think I've purchased one of these before, and I probably shouldn't have because it's just kind of useless, really. Alien Well Large. Wow, that is big for only 24,000. I think it's I think that's a good price for something so large, unless you don't have a lot of room in your house. But I think that Alien Well in the middle there is one of the it's one of the things you can dig up though, and like that was one of the leads you can make through the excavation system, whatever you call that. I don't think I want this because it is large, and I don't. So it's a huge house item actually. So I don't want to take up a lot of space in my house with that. Stone glowing green and yellow. Okay, well, there's a lot of alien stuff here. Like I said, I bought this doorway. I thought it was pretty neat. Just, I wouldn't have minded if it had a door on it that closed and opened, but just to have this archway is pretty cool. Pretty ornate for just a doorway, and the brazier is a good purchase, I think. And that is everything. All right, well, what are we doing today? We might be on. We're gonna be gone for a little bit today here, but there's not a dungeon I want to run, so I guess we'll be doing Tales of Tribute on the EU server and trying to level our new subclassing skills we put on our characters. I haven't done any of the subclassing on the NA server yet. I'm just trying to finish it on the EU to where I want it, and then I'll switch over. It's a lot of busy work trying to get all that stuff, advanced or whatever. But that's what we're doing today, and I might stream like nonstop, or I might not. I'm not sure. But yeah, be sure to join us on our journey, and we will see you next time.